What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big Tuesday, March 9th NCAA basketball show. Check out the entire show. Hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. Max, we move on to the Conference USA tournament. First round, 8 p.m. Eastern. Southern Miss Golden Eagles, 8-16, 4-13 in conference, versus Rice Owls, 13-12, 6-10 in conference. We're at the Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas. Southern Miss opening up as 2.5-point dogs. That quickly stretches to 4.5. This total opens up at 140.5 and is now 142 at the leading indicator books, moving up quickly. Southern Miss closed out the regular season losing 10 of 11. 2 of those losses came at Rice early in February. The first was by 26. The second, they fared better, losing by just 8. They closed out their regular season on February 27th in a 73-66 loss at home versus Florida Atlantic. Second leading scorer, Tay Hardy, tried to carry them to victory. He went for 32, a career-high 32 points, adding 6 boards, but it wasn't enough. He's averaging 11 on the year. The only other Golden Eagle averaging double digits, leading scorer, 6'8" junior Tyler Stevenson, who averages 14.2 points, 7.2 boards. As a team, Southern Miss scores just 64.7 points per game. They hit 43.4% from the field, 32.4 from 3, and 67.4 from the stripe. Rice snapped their 4-game losing streak to close the season, but they had to play NAIA Our Lady of the Lake to do it, and they just barely squeezed past mighty Our Lady of the Lake, 80-77. They had beaten them 103-64 earlier in the season, so we have to ask Max the question, did Our Lady of the Lake get better, or did Rice get worse? Rice has 4 players averaging double digits, led by guards Quincy Olivari, who averages 16.3 points, Travis Evie, who averages 14.3. Both players hit over 40% from the field. 6'10" sophomore Max Felder averages 10.6 points, 8.7 boards. Chris Mullins rounds out the double-digit scores, averaging 10.6 points. They score 75 points per game. They hit 43.8% from the field, 35.4% from 3, and 72.7% from the stripe. Interesting spot, Max. You have Rice, who dominated Southern Miss in the regular season, now light favorites, opening up at just 2.5. Very interesting spot. Conference USA tourney. Take it away, Max.
Yeah, listen, Jim, I think that with Rice, they're definitely on upset alert against Southern Miss. Beating the Southern Miss team twice definitely makes it hard for a team as bad as Rice to win 3 times in a row against a team. I think that with Rice, listen, they need some freaking defense in the first halves, because what both these teams don't do is play a lick of it in the first half. Southern Miss, 37 points. Rice, 44 points. But the difference is Southern Miss is able to clamp down and lock down on defense in the second half to the tune of sometimes around 31 points. So when I look at this Southern Miss team, with Ladarius Drain and Tyler Stevenson, these are guys that can score for you inside. They can open up some outside shots for a guy like Tay Hardy. But with both teams' weak first half defensive scoring, I think that that's going to be the key. Obviously, both these games that they played have gone over 144. And listen, Southern Miss has just been better in the later stages of games, locking down teams even in losing efforts. If Rice gets their first half and gets hot from 3 with Olivari and freaking Chris Mullins and obviously Evie, then yeah, for sure. But they're going to need Max Fiedler inside to do something. They're going to need some inside scoring. They're going to need the 7-footer to convert at the free throw line and put some pressure on this freaking Southern Miss front court. I think that when you look at it, both teams are going to be able to get to the line, and they're going to both be able to convert at a high enough percentage. I think that both defenses are good to give up 70 points, and I'm just praying that the offenses want to cooperate. So I got to look at the over in this game with these two in it, and I got to look at freaking Southern Miss depending on the number that you can get me.
Well, let's shop for you right now. We can get a 4 at Circa. I imagine we can beat that. I don't know if we can. Yes, 4.5 at FanDuel.
Yeah, I'll take the 4.5 because I only lined Rice as a 2-point favorite. And if we're talking this much steam, I'm not going with it.
going up against the big market move. I like it. Southern Miss Golden Eagles plus 4.5 at minus 110 available at FanDuel. Now let's see what we can get, Max, as a total. And wow, nice. FanDuel a point lower than Circa, 141.5.
Sounds good to me, bro.
Let's lock that in for you then, Max. Over 141.5 at minus 110 available at FanDuel. So Max starts out his Conference USA action with Southern Miss on the upset alert at plus 4.5, minus 110. And we also have him on the over 141.5 at minus 110, both available at FanDuel.